Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. You saw the title as always, and you saw that beautiful thumbnail. What are we doing today? Jamaican KFC spicy fried chicken. You've requested it, so I am here to deliver. Stick around. After the intro, we'll get right into it.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
As you all know, if you've been tuning into the KFC series thus far, you realize red and black are the KFC colors, see? And we have out so far the original KFC chicken as well as a popcorn chicken, and I'm telling you, those two videos are doing exceptionally well. All thanks to you. Continue giving us your support. Continue giving these videos a thumbs up if you enjoy them. That's the best way of supporting this channel. You feel me I say? But without further delay, we're going to get right down into the ingredients to prepare the Jamaican spicy chicken. And don't beat me bad just yet. The barbecue are forward. Patience. See? First and foremost, we have over here. No, that's not first and foremost. Because of the chicken we are going to eat. So firstly I have here half of a chicken. It doesn't matter what size, but if you want to know the size that I'm using, it's a medium chicken around 4.5 pounds. So about 2.25 pounds of chicken here. I already went ahead and I cut the chicken up and wash it into some vinegar and lime water. Rinse that off, and here we have it. So I have here one thigh, one rib, one breast, one wing, and one drumstick. So it's best to buy a chicken whole and cut it up yourself. It's cheaper. Save yourself some money, see? And if you want to learn how to cut up a whole chicken, check out that video and you'll get there, right? 3 cups of all-purpose flour and some water for the to dip the chicken in and stuff. So we're using just enough water for the chicken to submerge, right? And for the marinade, which is one of the most important parts in this recipe, we have here 2 Scotch bonnet pepper. Others may call it habanero. If you have ghost pepper, you can use it. Scotch bonnet pepper, however, they are more so flavorful. And if you want to notch down the spice a bit, you can remove the seeds of one or even both. We have here a tablespoon of chili powder. We have a tablespoon of salt. We have a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. We have 1 teaspoon of onion powder, half teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon white pepper, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And that's gonna be for marinade, that nice spicy marinade. See? And then second to last, we have over here for the breading. We have a teaspoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. We have a teaspoon here of onion powder, half teaspoon of ground mustard, 1 teaspoon of white pepper. We have a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and a tablespoon of salt, right? And lastly, I have a tablespoon of green seasoning. This is a Jamaican twist that I'm putting on it. You don't necessarily have to put the green seasoning, but this deepens the flavor. And again, if you want to learn how to make that, check out that video on how to make your Jamaican green seasoning. So now, let's get cooking. Scotch bonnet in the blender. And all of those spices that were mentioned before. The chili powder, the onion, the garlic, and the good things, you see me? All the spices are in. Gonna go in that ice water. The ice water helps to make that nice and thick, you know what I say? So we get that marinade nice and thickened. Just gonna cover that up. Ooh. Oh my God. Listen, you need to give me a thumbs up, you know. And thank you to all the new subscribers. I see you. I appreciate you. You know how much people comment and say, yo, how me just find this a channel? We there, man. Right now, when the barbecue drop, make sure you say subscribe, you know, and you turn on the bell. That's the only way you're going to know. Or if you follow me on Instagram. Here comes this Ziploc bag for the chicken now, and I'm doing this into a Ziploc bag because you can put this, I'm going to be marinating this for a week. You can do this for a day or 2, but I have one made up already that's been marinating for a week, you know, may I tell you. So right here, as I said, nice and clean. First thing you want to do though with the chicken, you want to break these thighs because the thighs take longest to cook. So that bone that runs across here, you just hold that and snap. And you see that bone right here now, just lift right up. That will help us to fry this chicken properly, because in between this joint bone here is where all that blood lies when the chicken should be fried. So we just snap that bone and we're good to go. Nice and clean like a thigh. Then here goes the rib. You know, when I go KFC, me like the spicy rib, you know. Cause I like a little bit of bone, aka chicken back. So you have a little bit of flesh on it from the chicken breast. You know what I mean? So see it there? Nice. Have some nice little chicken breast flesh. Piece of skin for crisp up, and the bone, of course, nice and clean. Drop that in. Then we have here one wing. Drop that in. We have a nice chicken breast, fat and juicy. See it there? Clean. Drop that in. And finally, a drumstick. Make we pour. Oh my God. Oh my days. Oh my days. You see that? Jesus have mercy. So I said Ziploc bag because the cleanup is very minimal and you can keep this in your fridge. So I put it in the fridge for 2 days and put it in the freezer so it doesn't go bad, of course. So take out the excess air. At KFC, what they normally do, you have like a drum, you put the chicken in with the marinade, and that would spin for at least 15 to 18 minutes just so everything is properly coated. We're not on a machine, we are going to use fully barn machines. We're just going to massage that chicken in nicely. Just give it a nice little rub like this for about a minute or two, just so all of that flavor get underneath the skin of the chicken, under the bone, you know what I say? And by sitting there in the fridge, you know, all of that will just seep in the beautiful spices. Beautiful. See, this is the one we did today. And this is the one for over a week now. Jesus. And you see what happens over a week time? All of that juice will soak up in the chicken. So let me show you what's happening here now. See? Look how beautiful that is. Look, under the skin, everywhere, infused with that spice. You see that? Beautiful. Preheat your oil to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too hot. We don't want to burn the chicken before we cook the inside. We don't want that overly brown crust and then inside just raw. So 300 degrees for the oil. Now we're going to season up. Let me wipe down my ear a little bit. Let's season up now that flour. So for the flour, I already explained these spices to you. We're going to go right in that flour. Oh, one thing I forgot to put on the chicken again, the green seasoning. I'm going to put that afterwards on that chicken to marinate, that green seasoning. So we're going to go in now. And we're just going to mix in all of that spice, because you can't have the chicken so nicely marinated for a week and then the flour is just plain. You have to season up that flour as well. Alright, right now I'm excited. I can't wait to eat that chicken. Now. So the first thing you want to do, you have your setup right here. I have my chicken, my breading, my water, and then a clean container right here. And that we're going to put the chicken when it's done breading, right? We're just using water for this recipe. At KFC, we just use room temperature water as replacement. A lot of people say if they don't eat egg, we don't use egg to wash these ones here. We just use a room temperature water and that's it. So I also have a video out on how to fry your chicken in a Dutch pot with all the temperatures and the do's and the don'ts. So check that out right there. We're going to drop these in the flour. And I'm going to be flouring all of this at once. You get me? Because you're supposed to double bread. We're not working at KFC, but again, we're going to be using a few methods to get it like KFC, see? So we're going to scoop and fold 7 times, press 10 times, scoop and fold 7 times again. You don't necessarily have to count, but just go ahead with the motion. And that way, it ensures that you get that flour all over the chicken and press onto it firmly. So let's go now. Boom. See that? Oh God. Spicy chicken. Feel like me there KFC at work. I see flour dash on my board. Nice. Press that down. Rise that up. And we're gonna knock off the excess off of this. Create some nice little light flakes into that basket. So this is what we look like. You see, it looks crispy already, because remember the KFC spicy chicken has layers of that flake, you know what I say? But this is not what we're looking for. This is just the beginning of the flakiness. So let's go into that water now. Push that to the side. Water here, and we're just gonna dip. I might have too much water in that something here. Ensuring that everything submerge, and we'll just give it a little twirl so all the water touch every aspect of that chicken. So you spin that around, rise that up, and we're just gonna shake the excess liquid off. You don't want no water, because if you bring water over into the flour, it's gonna become lumpy and not flaky. As I said, this can also be done with your hand, but imagine all that mess. So if you have a strainer at home, you can do that. Just put the strainer in, put the chicken one at a time, pull them up, just shake that off, you see me? All right, so we separate these now, because we don't want no lumping. So no water is in between, looking nice. I want the people who works at KFC or worked at KFC, if you comment and let me know how me I go on, you see me? So yeah, make you go on and eat that, so now. Scoop full, get that flour on here. And this is not even flour, this is breading, because it's flavorful. You see me? We're gonna do a seesaw motion, back and forth lightly, to allow the flour to go through our fingers and create little light flakes on the chicken. Press all around. Get that seasoning in. You remember now, the oil should be well on its way. Scoop up that, and then now we're gonna shake that off. So you tap right on the hand like so to get off the excess flour. Look at those layers of flakes, and put that into your clean container. So this fryer right here, we spoke about it in a few videos. It filters nicely like brand new. And if you want to get your hands on one of these, check out the link in the description box, or check out our Amazon storefront, Morris Time Cooking. You know what I say? And you'll find that. Bring that up now. We're gonna go in. Boom. Lay these down nicely. Give them some room so they can fry proper. You see it? And let's go. Oh. So 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to fry these for about 15 to 18 minutes. For the first 2 minutes, do not move that, because you don't want to destroy those flakes. Alright, so lift that up. You realize 2 minutes. Now you can give that a slight little shake to ensure nothing is sticking, right? And then now, we're just going to cover that for the next 10 minutes. So we cover that just so it kind of soaks the inside. Now we know how the thing goes, how frustrating it is to go out and get dry chicken breast. So guess what you do? Rise that up. And we're going to remove that chicken breast. At KFC, they wouldn't remove this, because as I said, it's a big batch of chicken. So the weight of the chicken will keep the oil at a proper temperature, so nothing doesn't overcook. We don't want to overcook our chicken breast, you know. So guess what? We're going to remove our chicken breast at about 12 to 14 minutes in. 165 internal temperature, and you know that's cooked. Because this is a home fryer, so sometimes the temperature drops a little bit. Give it about a minute and a half just to reheat, and then we're going to re-drop these to get that nice color, as well as to get them extra crispy for about 4 to 5 more minutes, and we should be good to go. So for this 5 minutes, I'm going to leave it uncovered to just get it nice and crisp. However, this fryer right here, it has some mesh and stuff in here, so it won't steam your chicken. Trust me. All the steam will just come through here, and it's going to keep it nice and crispy nonetheless. Pull these up, and we're golden, literally golden. And there I'm gonna break into one, but first, I'm gonna let it sit for a while so all that juice can redistribute in the thing and make them juicy. I'm gonna give you a quick B-roll and of course make you see how inside look. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. The barbecue chicken will be out pretty soon. Out now is that popcorn chicken as well as the original recipe, so check those out. This we are gonna dig in. We know the spice level is at a high. You see me? So as I said, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, what you wait man? Subscribe to the thing now, man, because we have over 180 videos and counting. And don't think I'm joking. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, safe travel upon the gravel.
And God make up on
Mad. Crunchy test. Ready now? When you ready? Oh God. Let's see. Season down to the bone. Spicy. Hey. Look at that. Been marinating for a week. Game changer. Barbecue chicken next. As I said, a lot more KFC ideas are coming your way, as well as everything in between. You see me? So you realize I don't do this too often because I have to still watch how I eat once a week or once every 2 weeks. We have deep fried stuff like this, you see me? Just for your sake and as the sake of it stay healthy as well, you see me? But I'm telling you, this chicken is nothing to play with. Give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy watching this video. Me know you can't taste it, I'm sorry. Make your own and make me know it tastes. You see it? I'm a thing. Make the chicken marinate. I guarantee you, everything will be great. Just be patient, make it marinate. Bring us to 300,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.